Hey guys, it's TYLER.V here and welcome back to Thick Vision Thursday. As you may have seen, my background is different, but I'm actually still in my living room. I really wanted to do this video because I've been doing yoga for about a year now and I've really been seeing the benefits in my body, and I just want to encourage people who may think that they may not even be flexible enough or may be too big to do yoga. I would like to show you some tips and tricks just to keep you comfortable and moving in your body. Me for one, I've been struggling a lot with like lower back pain and like hip pain, and so I really got into yoga just to kind of open up my hips because I realized that I hold a lot of energy in my lower body, and so that was really helps. Overall, I'm just, thick all over. So I find that yoga really helps open up my body. So stay tuned for some of my favorite yoga moves. Let's get into it. So I always like to just take deep breaths before I start practice and just concentrate on what my practice is meant to be for the day. Set an intention, like working on maybe like insecurities, anxiety, things like that, and just gently roll my shoulders and just to activate my muscles and my body and just calm my mind. So this is a really good way of just like getting your body set in the mode. So now I'm going to show you this next pose that I really like that helps open up my hips. You are welcome to use 2 blocks to help, either on this upside or its other side, your preference. This pose is called a high lunge, but I am going to start in a low lunge and work myself into the high lunge. So feel free to use whichever leg. Right now I'm using my right leg, so start with your right leg and just work your way up into the lunge, whichever is comfortable. And this really helps open up your hips. So now you do see here that I'm working myself. I'm in a low lunge and then I rise into a high lunge, and with my back leg extended as much as possible, lifting my arms and hips and just trying to press into my feet as much as possible, and just using my balls of the foot to keep balance and lean back a little bit. And this really helps with just balance. If you cannot get into the high lunge, it is totally fine. Just listen to your body. So now this next pose I'm showing you, I'm starting off with the downward dog and just doing a pedaling motion, which really helps with my breathing. And I'm going directly into the pigeon pose. And this pose really helps with stretching out your hips and just opening them up if you really have tight hips. So I just take a couple breaths in the pigeon pose, and there we are. Okay, so now the next pose is actually called a reclining hero. You can use both legs or one, but I'm choosing to use one leg just because it's way less intense, but it's like a very good stretch. Now I'm just swinging my hips from side to side just to give them some movement in between all the stretching. So now I'm entering into another stretch that really helps. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I like to use this because I use my opposite leg over my other leg, and I'm getting a deep stretch on my right side, which is really helpful. And then you can just, lift your leg and just get a deeper stretch. So after all of the hard work of stretching and pushing your muscles, what you definitely want to do is relax. And my favorite pose, this is called the Shavasana, and it's basically the art of letting go. And that's it. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know if this was something that you're really interested in, or if you've been doing yoga for a really long time. I really do see the benefits in just like how my body operates, because you know, working 9 to 5, long jobs, you're sitting down for a really long time and my hips just get so tight. And this really helps with just bringing more lubrication to my joints and just helping me have like a more loose feeling. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.